Well, why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Peter Twist,
Peter Twist of,
Historical Twist.
and what does Historical Twist do?
Makes replicas of basically everything from historic clothing to accoutrements to weapons. If it's something you need from the past, we do
Excellent. Well, you keep chatting, and I'm going to
it.
scan around your shop a little bit here.
Yes,
And then what else does Historical Twist do? I've seen you do some consulting on.
consulting for film and television, and also production design for film and television, which is basically to create the look of a piece.
All right, and then you're probably tired talking about this. What's the most famous film that you've worked on?
I've done the historical advisor for all five of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
All right, inquiring minds want to know, even though you're giving advice on history, do they necessarily follow your advice?
Occasionally.
I probably shouldn't walk you down that gangplank. I might get you in trouble. Right? So, all right. And then recently, I was involved in something you helped with, and that was an episode of Murdoch
Murdoch
Mysteries.
Mysteries. Yeah, that was fun. That went extremely well. They were delighted with it, and I think the guys had a good time.
All right. Now, there's a sexy coat here that catches my eye. What is this one?
If it's the red one you're looking at,
Yeah.
that is a full dress coat for a major general.
All right. And then it's kind of a funny story. There was a mistake made in the
Yes, there
embroidery of this,
was.
wasn't there?
So I lay out all the embroidery on the pattern, and the difference between a major general's coat and a brigadier general's coat is the lace on the cuffs is for a brigadier it's 2/1, and I had been laying out another major general's coat for something else, and so I just followed the same thing without thinking. And when I got the embroidery back, it's like, well, I just promoted you.
Much appreciated. All right. And then what you also do reenacting, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's not just film museum replicas.
Been all the way up and down in that.
Yeah. Well, you have a merchant's stand or tent at a
Yep,
lot of events, but then I see you carrying a musket with the 41st Regiment.
absolutely.
All right. So, through all the years, what's been your most favorite or most memorable event?
That's a really good question. There's been lots. I think the one that I thought was most informative was the bicentennial event with the Battle of the Thames, and recognizing how fast you have to run to get away from cavalry.
Yeah, that was an incredible troop. It was a women's riding club,
Yeah,
and
and they were really good horse people. And I remember when it was like, okay, the cavalry's coming, and guys started to sort of slowly jog, and I said, that's not going to do it.
yeah, and or even I know when we've practiced square, and have had some cavalry. Yeah, they slow to less than a trot to give us time to get in position.
Yeah.
Like when you see cavalry, you got to start making adjustments
Yep.
when they're a long,
Yeah,
long ways
you
away.
got to know what they're thinking, or you're in trouble.
Yeah. All right, and then you've done events in Europe a number of times.
Yeah, my wife and I do a lot of social events in Europe, sort of Regency weekends with balls in various palaces, and it's absolutely a marvelous experience.
Well, I enjoy following your travels and then the posts of these incredible palaces and that you guys get access to. It's quite remarkable.
Yeah, no, it's a lot
And
of fun.
and you've done Waterloo how many times?
This one will be my fourth.
Wow. All very good times. Well, I think we'll cut it off there. Appreciate your time, Peter. I'll put a link to your website in the video notes as well too. So,
Thank you very much.
all right, thank you.